Alright YouTube, little green one here. Just kind of disassembling my Mosin here, kind of showing you what's going on with it here. And just take off those two little screws there and take the whole unit here apart. These are just little Allen head screws. I'm not sure where I got them. Probably got them at Lowe's or something. So, there we go. Alright, so this is my little scope mount. Just an aluminum piece of, about 1/4 inch aluminum piece of angle that I put a ATI scope mount on. I actually, originally had the scope mount trying to put it on the gun, and I got it off center. Didn't work right, so I took it off, milled it, and made it nice and flat, and then put it on a piece of aluminum angle. And then on the gun here, you see that shiny metal. That's because I used an end mill and made a nice flat spot, and then drilled and tapped 3 screws in there. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to make a flat spot here on just a basic drill press. Here's the setup I got going on here to turn the drill press into a bit of a milling machine. It takes a little bit of stuff here, so let's check it out. What we got here is a 4-way, or I thought it was a 2-way, I'm sorry, 2-way cross slide vise. What this allows you to do is to turn this handle, and it moves it this way. You turn this handle, and it moves it that way. So it creates kind of a little table for your drill press. Got it all clamped down as much as possible. And in our bit here, we got an end mill bit right here, which is a flat bottom bit. It's designed to do nice flat cuts and everything like that, back and forth. And so you got that. Then you control the height up and down. You just use your the height on your drill press. Get the height you want. Lock it down real tight. Turn it on. Fairly slow speed, about as slow as you can get it. I've got my marks here where I'm going to go in between here. So in this vise, you can see it just clamps it down in the vise. Keep it as flat as possible. I'm using the flat lug there on the gun to give me my level flatness. That's where the screws into. Because other than that, there's no other flat spot on this gun. So this is what we're going to do. So. So here's the finished product. The finished milling. Nice and flat. I got my flat off of this this spout here. So that's what I went off of. So that is, perpendicular to that. So what I'm gonna do is just weld this thing on here. I got steel this time instead of aluminum. Looking at my old one, the screws, like most of them were, practically all of them were loose, and so I'm saying, screws, and I'm going to weld it, and it'll be solid, and I don't have to worry about anything. Alright, so I whipped out my little $100 Harbor Freight welder and busted a weld on this thing here, and I drilled a 1/2 inch hole right there in the center, then filled that up to create kind of some extra reinforcement, and just kind of hit it on the side. Kind of watched out for this area because there's that little spring thing right there that does whatever, this and that. So it's kind of funny, that little Harbor Freight welder. It's the prettiest little weld I've ever made on it. Kind of ironic. Alright, so the next thing is going to be mounting this this little scope mount that is actually rounded on the bottom for whatever reason, and so I used my milling thing and made it nice and flat. So I take that nice flatness and put it right on there, like that, wherever I need to go. And so to do that, at the house, I've got the laser bore sight. I'm going to put the laser bore sight in it, and then put my scope on it, get it nice and lined up and where positioned where I want it, centered up as much as I possibly can, and then kind of clamp it down, mark it, whatever, and then I'll drill and tap my holes for my screws. Alright, the system I go through to get the mount on there as square as you can get it to begin with, that I had forgotten and kind of screwed up the process. You want to put your scope on there with your laser bore sight going on, and before you attach this on the angle, you want to get a corner of it going so it's holding it in place. Then you want to put it in a vise, and you want to look down the range there, or just down the road, with your scope on. Just put it on top, you know, get it firmly held, and then as you're looking, you can adjust the angle up and down. You want to have your scope, the adjustments in the middle of both of them, and then so you want to zero it up on the vertical, so that once you finish off welding or screwing or whatever this on, it'll be as zero as you can get it without adjustments. And then you will do the same with the mount. You want to put your one screw in so that it can pivot, put your scope on it, get your laser going, get it zeroed up as much as you can, put a mark so you can put it in exactly the same spot, and then finish drilling and tapping another hole so it locks it in as zero as you can get it. So that's what we got going on. I got the angle on, got the first screw on, I got a mark here for the where I need to put it in drill and tap. So here we go. Alright, YouTube, wanted to go ahead and finish off this video here and show you the finished product I got going on. Notched out the wood just a little bit so that they would fit in there nicely. Ground off my welds a little bit, make it nice and smooth a little bit. I've still got a lot more cleaning up to do on this gun, but my mount is on there. This thing is heavy as a block of lead. I need to trim the screws off right there. You can see I made two holes that I didn't even use. I could cut off a piece of this extra angle, cut that off right there, make it a little more flush with the mount. But the cool thing about it is you can look down the scope, but then you can also look down the iron sights still, or you can use the scope, whichever one you want to. So it's pretty good. But I got this thing with the laser bore sight. You know, the adjustments are nice and in the middle, and it's lined up with it, so I've got plenty of space for adjustments on my scope. And I got my, you can see I've got my bolt handle in there, and I need to redo the wood on this, but like I said, I'm going to try it out first, see how it shoots, and then we'll go from there on cleaning it up and making it look a little nicer. It's mainly function right now. So, little green one here. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos on this gun. Thanks for watching.